Good morning, this is Jeff from the Watkins Tree Farm. How are you? I am talking to you from southeast Kansas, and we are headed to Rockhill Farm today and go visit with Brock. If you guys remember, Brock came up to our place in the fall and we gave him a tour of our farm and showed him our Christmas trees. I am headed down to his place today to help him with spring planting of his Christmas trees. Last weekend he put 250 trees in the ground, and this weekend hopefully we get the other 250 in the ground. Hopefully Brock will give me a tour of his farm and we can check the place out. Brock has a lot of irons in the fire. He has a successful pitching mound business right there out of his place. He also has a lawn mowing business, and he's starting a firewood business. He also has a pretty successful YouTube channel, and at the center of that channel is a 2038R John Deere tractor. If you guys are interested in a compact tractor or looking for any kind of attachments, this is the channel to check out. He has a ton of attachments for the rear and for the front of that tractor, and he has a lot of videos on that. So I encourage you guys to go check out Rockhill Farm and Homes. I'll have the link below in the description, but it would be a great source for anything to do with a John Deere compact tractor. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'm going to take you guys along. We made it down here to Rockhill Farm, and I'm with Brock, and we are in the middle of his Christmas tree, I guess if you will, farm. He's going to be planting all his Christmas trees at the south end, right? This is south. Am I faced the right way?
Yeah.
South end. It's pretty muddy today, but we're going to see if it works. I brought down my root dip, and I brought down some fertilizer tablets, so I'm going to show Brock how we're going to do that. And then Brock's going to give us kind of a tour of his farm, and we're just going to kind of follow him around today. First of all, Brock, tell us all about your place here and, I don't know, some information that these guys might want to know.
So I just bought 20 acres, and a big part of the reason for needing this property is I run a manufacturing business on the shop up on the hill, and I needed more room to operate that. But I also just wanted to live out in the country, and I thought having a Christmas tree farm was kind of a dream scenario, and this property fits all those needs. And you know, I earn my living from the pitching mound business, and it opens up opportunities for me to invest my time into things like Christmas trees and tractor work and things like that.
Speaking of tractor work, his YouTube channel is he's got about 2,000 subscribers. You're about to 2,000. Might happen today, right? So this is a 2038R John Deere, and it's the focus of his YouTube channel. And do you want to talk about your YouTube channel or anything like that?
Yeah, so I do a video every day right now. I don't know if I'll always do a video every day, but a lot of it is about testing what you can do with this tractor. So talk about my manufacturing. This is our forklift, and I get freight in that weighs 1,000, 1,500 pounds on a regular basis. One pallet's 1,700 pounds, and that's why I have this size tractor, because, you know, I didn't want something too massive, but I have to be able to lift that much. And so that's why I went with this tractor, and I use it every day. 9 months, I've got 260 hours on it. So I just kind of record what I'm doing and what's going on.
And like I said in the intro today, if you're interested in a compact tractor, and specifically the 2 Series, Brock's got videos on the rear attachments, the front attachments. He's got tons of Artillion attachments. So go check his channel out. I'll have the link below. Right now we're gonna kind of mess with these Christmas trees and put them in the root dip and get ready to start planting this afternoon. So we're walking around Brock's property right now, and we are over where he keeps all his attachments. He's got front end attachments, he's got 3-point attachments, and he got them out of the weather recently, and I'm gonna kind of talk to him about that right now, and we'll just kind of go over what he's got. So this is his shed that he inherited when he purchased the place, and he's maximized the space pretty well with his pitching mound business and all the attachments he has. So I'm going to let him talk a little bit about his setup here for all his 3-point attachments on his 2038R.
Yeah, so when I bought the tractor, I took advantage of that 0% financing, and I got about half of the attachments that I have, and immediately had the problem of storage, and they were lined up all over my yard, the field, just everywhere. So you got to mow around them. They're getting rained on. It's just an issue all around. And so I had this 3-sided building here, and I was trying to keep some of them in here, but you're limited on space, and if you set one thing in front of another, you're kind of stuck. So I built this rack here that's the custom dimensions for housing 6 implements. And I mainly keep front end attachments on the top half, and I keep the tiller and the box blade on the bottom half. And over here I've got a stump grinder and my mowers, and a lot of this area has been occupied by those portable pitching mounds because we had excess inventory in the winter. But now that all that's cleared out, I'm going to replicate this rack in the next couple of weeks onto that side of the building, because I can move 3-point attachments with my loader now. I'm going to set all those 3-point attachments on shelving racks over here.
And so I'll try to get the link to his video to this area so you can watch it. But it's been really interesting to see. I'm starting to get my own. I've got a tiller, and now I have a box blade. So it's sitting outside, so I need to start thinking along these lines. So we're going to go up on the hill, and we'll show you why this place is called Rockhill Farm.
Yeah, so I've almost a couple times changed the name of the...
So as we're walking around, I noticed the totes of firewood, and that's another part of what Brock is doing, is trying to start a firewood business. So if you talk about that a little bit.
So basically, I have to be doing something all the time, and if I have 5 spare minutes, I'm looking for something to do. And we've got the land, we've got the trees, and I'm gonna start cutting firewood. This year I only did like 4 cords, I think.
Only 4 cords.
Yeah, and I actually had help doing that. This is 1 cord out of 1 tree that I cut up there. So anytime I'm not mowing yards or doing tractor work or something else, I'm gonna try to spend that time splitting firewood.
And he did some cool videos. Along with his 2038R, he was able to get a loader and set it up correctly where he could lift these totes into a truck. So he's able to knock the tree down, he's able to bucket, he's able to split it, put it in these totes, and then get it and put it directly into the customer's truck and sell it. So I see that as pretty cool. We don't have that many trees where we're from, so I would have to bring the trees in or have an outside business do that for me. But we're going to make our way up on the hill and check that out. think I got lost. Do I just go straight?
Yeah.
Straight through there?
Yeah, you're making your own path.
I guess I make my own path. Well, we made it up here. Woo! That's hard to drive with one arm. So we're up here on top of the hill, and obviously you can see rocks, and this is why Brock called this place Rockhill Farm. These rocks are everywhere up here, and as you can see, that it's not fun driving. Well, it is fun driving the four-wheeler, isn't it?
It's rough.
It's really rough. But I thought I'd come up here because the view is beautiful, and it's kind of neat up here. It's quiet. It's really quiet. And look at all these old, I'm gonna do a pano. Look at all these big old trees.
It amazes me they can grow out of rocks.
Yeah. They find the nutrients somehow. So anyway, I am, Brock, you have a nice property here. This is very nice. So we're gonna head back down. He kind of has a hidden gem. I call it a hidden gem. It's one of my favorite videos he did, but we're gonna go down to the patio area and I'll talk about that real quick. So we made it up over here behind Brock's house, and I call this the hidden gem. I'll try to link the video that he made here. Did you make one or two?
I made technically 2 videos because this area looked like that back there. It was just overgrown woods. One video was clearing trees. The other was finding out there was a patio here, basically.
So when he started, that wall you see behind us is all that he did. And he got a power washer, he got his tractor back here and his family, and they just started clearing, and they found there was a patio and there's some rock work, and it turned into a nice little space. And it's one of my favorite videos of his channel, and I think it's pretty neat. So that's why I ended it here. And Brock, you have a nice property.
Well, thank you.
How many acres is it?
This is 20 acres.
That's a nice 20 acres. As you guys saw just a few minutes ago, he's got that big pasture to the east of his house, and then got the woods back there to the north. And so we're finishing here at the patio. I thank you. This is an awesome place.
Yeah.
And
well, hey, thank you for coming.
yeah.
Jeff's gonna help me plant some Christmas trees, so he's the one doing me the favor.
Hey, we're both win-win on this thing. So we're doing all this video this morning. Hopefully the field dries out where we can plant this afternoon. But thank you, Brock. This has been a pleasure. And now the work begins, right?
Yep.
But I thank you guys for tuning in. You guys take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.